Oh, thank you, Steve.
You're welcome.
And we return after the holiday hiatus to Embers of the Phoenix, session 23. Do you guys remember what you were doing? Planning on doing this session?
We gotta perform a jailbreak.
Mm-hmm.
Well, unless it turns out the person's not actually there, and then we've been sold out to a mole, and we'll probably have to fight for our lives.
Yeah, you know what? I've been famous for giving you a lot of red herrings, so maybe that doesn't even matter.
It's
Maybe
true.
I did say there were other missions going on that perhaps this one is not the one compromised.
It is true. It is true. But this time, John, it's not a triple cross. Or it is a triple. Wait, damn it. I don't know which way.
It's just to keep you guys paranoid that things are going wrong and you suspect everything.
Right.
Well, that's what I need. I need more paranoia.
That's what I figured. That's why I did it. Because I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Steve's not paranoid enough. I need to increase the paranoia.
But,
Yeah.
Whitney, what did we do last time? Because normally you remind the good
Why are you
folks at
calling on
home.
me?
Because
Oh, because no one else knows.
you take good
Yep.
notes.
Mm-hmm. To compensate
You
for
do.
my lack of memory. So last session we went into the abandoned house to sleep. We had Rizgold with us, and Waz said she would keep an eye on him overnight. Zoo felt something trying to enter her mind, but was able to absorb it. Waz is wanting to wipe Rizgold's memory using a potion bomb, so that he would know that he's working with us, but didn't see anything. And she lies to him, saying that someone tried to attack us and he got hurt, but she healed him. She didn't want to sleep. She just wanted to stay up and watch him. So we had a few days pass, just kind of laying low, going to get food as needed. Was watching Rizgold overnight and sleeping during the day. She got some information from his dagger, a memory of a fight where he was the last goblin standing. And Waz gave the rest of us some monkey fish extract to help us swim and stick to stuff if needed. And then when we're on the ship on the way back, we got boarded by invaders. So we ended up going up and dealing with pirates who were trying to rob the ship. We took them, almost all of them, down, throwing the dead ones overboard, and busy clear the memory of the captain, and then bombed the pirate ship. Our story is going to be that the pirates mutinied and we rescued him, but then our captain said that he would be tried for piracy, and Waz gets worried that our captain would be reporting us to the queen. We ended up finding a pirate in the lower part of the ship, and Zoo and I talked about how we're kind of unsure about Waz as our new leader. In the meantime, she snuck up to the captain's area and kind of gave him a talking to about why he shouldn't report that we were on the ship. And he agreed, but she didn't totally believe him. But then he just says he won't give some names, at least. It was kind of a mess. She tries to read the book that she took from him, but it was a Nickrel. It was called The Story, The Unblushing Appraisal of the King, I think. We talked about trying to collaborate and coordinate more. We went and talked to Gabby. We brought Rizgold. Mentioned that Layla will take the deal in exchange for helping her daughter. We talked about our combat with the trolls. Rizgold mentioned Thogar. Gabby talked about something going on with giants in the northern Maldonia Mountains, and discussed kind of the rough transition. Then he gave us two options for the next mission: the heist/tomb raiding that we did not take on. We're doing what can be called a smash and grab in except it's freeing someone from jail, not like stealing objects. So there's a political prisoner, Fabian, who is a half-elf diplomat from Amatsu, and Gabby says he'll get us a maid from Bissy to help with teleportation. We'll have 4 alchemical explosions to use. 2 of them are backups. Can't go in the front door. We have the description of what Fabian looks like, but we know there is a mole, so if something goes wrong, that might be why. We need to make sure to that Fabian is in the cell where he's supposed to be before we break him out. And we have a week to plan, and then it needs to happen in the following week.
Very thorough and good. Excellent. But yeah, you guys do have some prep time before you leave. So whenever you're ready, we can kind of go to whatever day you want to make the trip to go.
So the first thing I would want to know is more about the person that is coming with us. I'm assuming I can get some details about it eventually, because I want to try to tailor our combat around what skills they might have, if they're not planning to leave right away.
Yeah, that would be good to know. Like, are they only doing the teleport, or would they be doing anything else to assist us?
Yeah, so the person that they're sending is there to help you fulfill this mission in all its whatever you need. Whatever. So the person's kind of obviously crafted
Not
by...
teleport only, then.
Yeah, so obviously the person's already pre-crafted by Steve. So this person is whatever they have. So I don't know if you assigned... you have some unspent skill ranks,
I gave a lot of detail to it, so...
Yeah, so... whatever you want a typical 9th level wizard to do, you can expect them to do, kind of thing. And you can, obviously, you have the... whatever details you want to know, you could have, obviously.
Okay. So I think based on that... have we gotten any compensation in between that mission and this one?
When was your last
I feel like I have zero money.
I feel like I've compensated you guys beyond your wildest dreams.
982 platinum.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying that we're undervalued, where we don't have enough, like, wealth by level.
Is there nothing you can sell that you're not using, or do you actually need actual coin?
Well,
I feel like you might have some useless items that are dragging you down, maybe.
The problem is I think that most of them were taken by Ronald. So I'm pretty sure if I pull up, like, Ronald's sheet, he's walking around with, like, the equivalent of too much gold. Oh, no, he's actually not comparatively. Because he just had that one ring that was worth quite a bit.
What ring was that?
The ring of whatever for
the Oracle
oracles.
Ring?
Yeah. Like the Ring of Force Shield was worth, I guess that was worth a non-insignificant amount of money. A Ring of Revelation, that was what it was called. That was 10,000 gold, and the Ring of Force Shield was 8,000 gold. So I'm wondering if maybe I would do this.
Well, what is it that you're looking for, I guess?
I have the wrong character sheet. Actually, I have the wrong... Hold on, I have the wrong character sheet open. I might just be insane. No, it's not as much. Let me see if there's something I can... Did I do it with this? No, I did not. No, I think we're fine. I want what I want to get, I think will make us maybe too strong for this mission, which are the... what are they called? They're... Hold on, I gotta look up the name of them. Fog cutting lenses. But I think for the strategy, this might just be too strong. They allow you to see through
Yeah.
fogs, mists, and other obscurement. And so Calfiend is a conjurer. And
Yeah,
so,
you can have those if you want. Would you want them on the wizard, or do you want them on the part for the party?
The idea is to have them for the party, or at least the people who need to be the most minimally affected by it.
Yeah, that's a reasonable item. I can say after a few days, these can be procured for the party. I don't know who
and
you
this
want
would
to
be
have
like
them.
a short-term procurement. Like
No, you
would
can
have them-
permanently have
Okay.
them.
That
Are they
seems
called fog cutting glasses?
excessively generous of you, John.
No, I think it's fair.
Okay.
Well, he's about to screw us with the mole, so yeah, it'd be nice
Or
to
they
know.
or they're gonna be entirely worthless anyway. There's gonna be no problems. We're gonna get there and it'll be like, oh yay, we got these goggles. The goggles, they get to do nothing. But yeah, fog cutting glasses. FOG hyphen cutting space lenses.
Do
A
you need
different
me?
word, but yes.
Do you need me to get
No, I
that on
just
your
was
sheet?
taking
Or?
it for my
Okay.
notes.
Okay.
And then they are in the items compendium. So if you go to the browse items, you should be able to find them under fog hyphen cutting.
Okay, I don't need them though.
If you end up in a cloud, you'll have to deal with displacement effects.
I thought it was one pair and it was going to the wizard.
No, I said for everybody. The wizard actually needs them probably less.
Oh, we're each getting a copy of it. That I
Yes.
Wait, you're each getting fog cutting lenses?
Yeah, that's why I said it seems very. It seems
No, I said
generous.
one pair.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
That was a misunderstanding.
I was like,
on my
whoa.
part.
I was like, whoa.
So in that case, I think these would be best in the hands of.
You could buy
Probably
more if you
Zoo.
want to sell other items, but yeah, you can get one pair from Bissy basically. But
No, it's fine. I'm going to send these over to Zoo. So Zoo, you have them now. I think this is most important for you. Otherwise, this cloud stuff just completely obliterates you.
Cool.
Because I can always face bash things with bombs. If I have to. I know, I'll sell these Bis Bomb balls.
you can if you want.
I mean,
Just
just
don't
mark
let-
the trail. I sold a couple of these to some guy in town, and now there are people asking about something that looks like this. No. What do I have for alchemical balls? Is that different?
Those are the same thing. That's just because
Oh, okay.
it's going to use one when you use the attack.
Got it. Okay.
So you can change the weight to 0 if you're putting them in the
Yeah.
bag or whatever.
Now that I'm looking, though, I don't have a bag.
I think the party has one. Someone has it.
The
I
party
have the
does.
Pathfinder pouch.
Do we not get a regular bag of holding?
I thought you did. I thought you got like a
So did
special one that
I.
obscures.
I have a bag of concealment also.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. So these, I guess, I will need to give to you.
Are you putting them on my sheet, or how does
If
that
I
work?
gift them, is this going to break something, John?
If you give to the no,
Okay. All right, they're on your sheet now. I guess, and you can and then just set
put
the
your
weight
balls right on my sheet.
to. Yep. Set the
you'll
weight to
just
0.
you'll need them back to throw it. Like when you throw it, it's going to
Correct.
ask for the ammo. Yeah. So you just need them on your sheet.
You said set the weight to be 0.
Yep. since it'll be in the pouch. It'll be in the pooch.
Your weightless balls.
Very ball-centric over there, Whitney.
Yep. Just like the pharma industry.
Did you go to school in Ohio?
Yeah, Ball State.
All right. Any other things you guys, items you want? Or I guess I did promise you that Gabby was going to give you a little rough blueprint of what they know about the place, if you want to look at that.
Yes, that is super useful. Please.
Yes.
If we have this blueprint, we only need to find 2 more, right? And then we get to sit down in our thinking chair and think.
What is that from?
And Steve will be leading the investigation to find all
It's
the
from
clues.
Blue's Clues.
Oh my god.
I wonder where they are.
Doo-doo-doo.
Why do you know this, John?
Blue's Clues. It's global. We had that in Canada.
Also, it was brilliant writing. Not everybody can be in the same position I was, where, you know, I thought Steve was a hack job and I should have had his job, but
Mm-hmm.
never been so jealous of a person from a children's cartoon before, but... And at such a young age. I couldn't have even done that job legally.
All right. Forgive the crude drawing, but it's supposed to
Blueprint
represent.
is supposed to be crude.
Yeah, it's supposed to represent some spies making of this place. So let's all bring us there.
X. So that we blow up that whole room?
No.
Well,
So
that's where we find the treasure.
Oh, right. We got to dig for it.
so Gabby unrolls this roughly made crude drawing in front of you guys, and he kind of clears his throat. And he starts explaining the drawing as the spies told him what things mean. So he first just brings your attention to this big red X. He tells you that's the cell room of Fabian. That's where he's allegedly been kept this whole time.
All right, when we get in there, we start digging, right?
No. You'll need to pick... I'm trying to get my arrow tool out here. Yeah. You'll need to pick if you want to... which wall you want to blow up. Either this wall, I guess, or that wall, or whatever. In these areas are where the guard quarters are. Where guards are usually standing by or guarding the cells. These areas, the spies were not sure what they are, but they... Like, this way, he reported back that it's like a hole in the floor that people can go down into, and this one is a hole in the ceiling that people can go up into. So he imagines this is how they move about the tower. But this floor it's on the floor of the ground where you'll be. So this must be like a basement area, and this goes up further into the tower. The tower is huge, as out of character you know, but this is just the very bottom floor that's on the ground where the dungeon is. So yeah,
And
there's
who's in a cell next to him?
not sure, but maybe someone, maybe no one. We're not sure.
Ah, okay. No reconnaissance done on that.
Nope.
Do you know anything about what the prison is made of?
Yes.
In terms of if we're trying to do any sort of scrying or ways of finding out from the outside
Yes.
if he's in this cell.
These blue walls are all made of stone. I believe they are...
I assume they have some kind of magical protection, no?
Yes. The whole area must be forbidden or something. We can't teleport in or... we're arranging for you to be able to teleport out, but you can't teleport in. Um, da, 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 da. Yes, the stone is at least 2 or 3 inches thick, as our detection magics couldn't go through them. These purple things are metal doors. So there's two doors, and there's a little antechamber in between. We couldn't figure out what the purpose of that is or why that is the case. I assume it's just a level of protection or guarding. But this is the extent of our information. Other than that, we can't tell if there's any other protections in place. But we're confident that the alchemical bombs that Bissy's team has concocted up will be enough. You'll have to use at least 2 to break through a portion of the wall, enough to fit a person through at least. And we have 4 in case something goes wrong. If you need more or less, they do a range of damage.
So I'm guessing from your knowledge, there isn't any way from the outside to be able to find out whether Plagan is in his cell. We'd have to work with somebody on the inside.
Well, that was what I was hoping you guys could figure out. I'm not aware of any magics that can pierce through forbiddance or whatever anti-detection spells that they have on the place, or the fact that it's just thick enough stone. I don't know. I have heard of a pair of gloves, actually. I could see through solid surfaces. Easy tries to recall the name of such things. We could potentially give you those if you think you want to use those. Gloves of reconnaissance. On command, the wearer can use these gloves to see through solid material of no more than 5 feet thick by placing both hands on that material. The wearer can use the gloves once per day for up to 1 minute. The wearer must wear the gloves continuously for 24 hours before activating this ability.
What if the walls have silver or lead in them? Wouldn't this stop it anyway?
Perhaps. We've been told that the place was made of stone only, so...
Okay, so then do we assume it's just a forbiddance that stops us from teleporting in?
That's what we're assuming. We haven't had been able to detect things on this place.
Okay.
Did you want me to procure one of those gloves for you?
Yeah.
All right.
Right, leader?
I don't see a problem with that. I think it could be useful.
Who wants him?
Other way. Yeah, I'll take him. If I'm gonna have to get close, I might as well have him.
Okay. Should have the gloves.
Indeed.
Of reconnaissance.
And they're not friendly to outsiders, right? So this needs to be us as disguised as possible or as invisible as possible.
Well, I don't know what you mean. If you want to disguise yourselves amongst the populace, you can. They won't be... I know a lot of them are not super enthused with outsiders, but it's not like you'll be expelled from the city or something.
But it's also not like we could show up at the tower and just ask some questions.
No.
They don't take visitors or anything like that.
The tower is extremely under guard. Even their own citizens, I'm told, are not even permitted near it.
Okay.
Any other questions, or...
I think I'm at all I can think of.
Just a reminder, is in the middle of a desert. I don't know if that matters to anything you're planning on doing. The tower itself is a bit away from the city. It's surrounded in sand. I don't know if that matters to any of your plans.
Hopefully it's a get in and get out quickly.
That's
once
what
we know
I'm
where it's at.
hoping, yes.
Oh, were there windows into the cells? I think
No.
I asked that, but I've forgotten. Okay.
The whole base is a windowless stone fortification. In fact, our spy reports not even having a visible door inside. The only ins and outs are those holes there.
How did they get reconnaissance from the inside then?
Indeed, our spies are quite good. I'm told this took several months of reconnaissance just to get this. I'm not particular on how they learned this. Perhaps social engineering. I don't know.
Let's say we just blew open a hole and the subject wasn't there. We need to confirm that you guys don't know what the subject looks like, I think, right?
No, we know what Flavian looks
do we?
like.
Okay.
Yes, I gave you a good description of him to make sure it's him. I mean, I would assume.
Yep, silver hair, dark eyes, half
Yes.
elf, soft skin.
But of course, there are easy ways to alter someone's appearance. But if they went to that much effort, they knew you were coming anyway, I guess. But he shouldn't be, unless they've been playing some sort of 8D chess with us and have been holding this fake prisoner disguised as the person we're looking for. But our latest intel from a few weeks ago is that he is in that cell.
And let's say we did blow it up and there was the wrong person in there. And do we just blast another hole in a wall and see if he's in the one next to it? Maybe they just got the enumeration wrong, or do we just cut and run?
That, I'm afraid, will have to be up to your judgment. If you feel like you have time, you have the extra bombs, I would be thorough. Maybe this intel is a few weeks old. Maybe he's been switched cells every few weeks or something. But if your people are on you and you're afraid of your ability to take them out or be uncovered of your true identity or anything like that, it's up to you. I'd rather it be a failed mission and you all leave with your lives than a success and you all die and perish.
All right. Well, I think those are the questions I can think of at the moment.
Yes.
Is there any preference on how we get to you now?
Yes, you will want, I believe the wizard is coming to be able to teleport you nearby.
Oh, so we can teleport nearby and then we'll...
Yes, you
go
must
on
let me
foot the rest of
know
the way.
the day you plan on going, as we plan on dispelling the area to which you can teleport in. So you'll be able to get pretty close to the tower, if that's where you want to be. But we only can guarantee one day of this, so you can't change your mind once you tell me which day. But if you don't plan on needing to teleport in or out for that day, you can go any day and we don't need to do this.
I think that would be helpful.
I would assume once you grab him, you'd want to teleport away as quickly as possible.
Yes.
Like I said,
save time getting there.
Like I said, is home to many powerful mages, and they will be on you fairly quickly. I'm told once you're blowing bombs on their tower. I'm told there's a very popular spell that prevents travel, Dimensional Anchor. I don't know if you have ways to prevent this, or your strategy is just to not get hit by it. I'm assuming they'll target the prisoner with it, so you won't be able to. I don't know if you have a counter for this or anything.
Thing to keep in mind. I was not thinking about that.
Well, that's even if you're quick enough, I'm sure not even the most powerful mages can respond if they weren't expecting this, and we catch them by surprise. But, of course, I'm sure they have guards on duty. I don't know if any of them are mages. I'm assuming at least one or two will be on duty. But unsure of their particulars. As I said, I don't know what sort of protections they have in the actual prison area. I'm assuming it'll be irrelevant since I'm assuming you're just going to be grabbing him out and going. But if you plan on, for some reason, needing to invade the actual prison area, not just blowing a hole in the wall, you'll have to do your own reconnaissance on what to expect there. I have no idea what kind of things they have.
That makes sense. When can we meet the person who's going to be going with us?
He should be coming in the next few days. He? Wait, she or he?
She.
Yeah, she should be teleporting in any day now. When they're here, I'll let you know and you can all meet and discuss your plans with her. I believe she's been told to take orders from your group, so...
Thanks.
Anything else?
Hope to see you in a few days.
Mm-hmm. I hope so too. And yeah, you guys can keep this blueprint if you want, and you can talk amongst yourselves. Or we can just skip to bringing in the wizard, and then you can discuss amongst yourselves the plan, or whatever you want to do.
I don't really think there's... do any of you have any thoughts or feedback? Because I don't have too much else I can come up with.
I don't know what to do about the dimensional anchor thing, or if there is anything to do.
I mean, the best I feel like we could do is either try to have... The problem is, like, we can try to dispel it with some random level of success, or we can try to, with the NPC or the character I'm bringing in, just hopefully drop a cloud, get the person out, and then teleport out. Hopefully all the wizards will just be able to see through it. Yeah. They might be able to. I don't think it's a far stretch for them to. But if that does happen, then we can just book it on foot for a few minutes.
I hope that we don't, potentially injure Flavian when we're trying to blow up his cell. Just thinking about running away, that may be hard to run because we don't know what shape he would be in.
Actually, another good point is if we start breaking in, they might immediately go to anchor him.
Is big large enough for a regular sized person to ride on, or just like a small size?
Medium, I believe. You have to be one size or the same size as a mount. I mean, I don't care enough about the rules.
It's one size smaller, but
yeah. So any medium creature for sure should be able to ride him because he's large now, right?
I believe so.
I thought I remember him being a big boy. No.
I don't remember where to find that.
Attributes. Yes, he is size large. Yeah. So yeah, you could probably throw him over if he's unconscious or something. You can throw him over on big.
Hey, let's change this a little bit. Do greater, right? Yeah, no greater.
Alright, well, yeah, if you guys don't have any super questions for each other, you guys can kind of hang out for a day, and the wizard will, you'll get notice that the wizard is in town the next morning, and you guys can meet them in a separate room under the Bispot. It's not the same room you usually meet with gappy. It's a separate kind of room. Same size, same. It's just another room in this bottom area. With a large table, several stone chairs. So everything's kind of like carved out of stone here. A big stone table. Not much anything art-wise on the walls or anything, but the wizard, she will be sitting there waiting for you guys. You guys come in, and you guys can be all introduced.
Feels weird introducing myself to myself.
You can do it.
Hello. You all must be the party I'm going to be traveling with.
Hi. Thanks for joining us.
Suppose it's my honor. Don't get to do a lot of big things like this too often. More of a...
Oh.
I don't travel a lot. I normally do the traveling for people. Get them from place to place, do what they need to do.
Well, I mean, that is part of what you're doing here.
Of course. Just a little different here. Sounds like I'll be closer to the action than usual.
Yeah.
Have you all teleported before?
Yep.
It can be a little disorienting. Very important to understand. Alright, for example, come here then if you have not teleported before.
Also, why don't the two of you introduce yourselves to our new compatriot?
You haven't either.
I started talking. I guess I didn't. I'm Osrin. What's your name?
I am Calfind.
Halfand.
Yes.
Interesting.
I'm Zoo. It's big.
And I'm Waz. Alright, so teleporting is interesting. Let me give you a quick example. Just don't resist. And she'll just blink you to another part of the room.
Oh.
So, little weird. Your eyes have to, like, sort of recognize that you've adjusted. This one particularly can be a bit of a rough one. At the end of it, you'll find yourself disoriented enough that, believe you can't attack after a dimension door, right? Or am I thinking of a different spell?
Well, dimension door
no,
is
it's
a standard, right?
Yeah, it's a supernatural ability thing. Or, yeah, but if somebody else dimension doors you.
Oh.
But I'm
Yeah.
confusing it with the, there's a supernatural ability that does something similar. You'll be able to act normally. Sorry. Get lots of means to teleport, but can be a little bit off-putting. Your eyes have to adjust real quick. The bigger teleport is a little stronger, though. If any of you get into a real jam, don't leave the body behind.
The body. Oh, this is comforting.
Yes, make sure that as we're leaving, we grab hold of it so we can take it with us. Just in case. I can deal with it the next day. You just need to get me a gem.
Ooh.
These things happen, I've been told. Sometimes people die, and you get to bring them back, or you have to bring them back.
How much have you been told about this mission we're about to embark on?
How much would she have been told, John? Does she get the whole briefing or like a limited briefing?
She gets a very limited briefing, and it's up to the party what kind of information you want to tell her.
They told me what they felt like I needed to know. You can fill in details if you want, but sometimes that can be worse. Well, I stress out a little easily, so...
Okay. Okay, well, I guess if you have questions, let us know.
Well, I'm basically teleporting you somewhere. I'm teleporting you to, just
Yep.
outside of the city.
Yep.
And then you're doing something at the tower. I'm supposed to go with you there. And
Yep.
just kind of stick with you guys and do as you say.
You got it.
All right. I will provide support where needed.
What are you good at besides teleporting?
Making clouds.
Okay. Clouds
Like-
of what?
Rain
Cloud-
clouds?
No, clouds that make people sick. Clouds that make people unable to move properly. Clouds that make people unable to see properly. I learned this really great spell that can be useful for running. That'll throw a pit behind us. And I've got some healing on hand if need be.
Good to know.
And, some good old-fashioned magic missiles. Never know when that'll be handy.
Do you have any weaknesses that we should know about?
Oh, I've been told I'm probably very squishy, and I don't just mean because of the handles.
Okay. Squishing meaning you get hurt easily or what?
Oh, yes, very much so. It only takes a few hits to take me down. So try not to let me get hit.
Try also yourself to not get hit.
You have a pretty impressive sword there. You should be able to help. I'll use the clouds. They should help. Use the sword. Should be a winning combo. Oh, you have a bow. I'm sorry. This might be a problem.
Huh?
Well, if I make a cloud, you can't see through the cloud.
Do my little things look like glasses?
They are goggles.
Oh, like move around the goggles.
Oh,
Like, put them
good.
on.
Good. I also was told to prep some dispelling, just in case the target that you guys are dealing with might be unable to be teleported away. Outside of that, I'm ready whenever you are. So I did just lose a spell. So maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, if nobody else has anything, maybe just leave the next day.
Yeah, so just some quick little prompts to get you guys thinking just in case you wanted to review anything. So you guys know this is they have some high-powered mages, and this is a prison of some sorts. Are you guys expecting any trouble on the outskirts of the prison? Do you think there may be anything perhaps guarding the perimeter that you want to, are you just planning on scouting that out when you get there?
I think all we can do is scout it out when we get there. I
Okay.
think a lot of this is going to be us scouting things ahead of time. If there's any worry that there may have been foul play involved, it's better that we get any of the reconnaissance that we can know ourselves, we get ourselves. And we just try to accept whatever we can't get ourselves as whatever they said it was.
Fair
That's
enough.
at least how Waz would treat the situation. I don't know if you guys would disagree with that, but
Mostly feels like we've done the prep that we can.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Okay.
John just can't wait to kill us.
No,
Get
I
down
think
to
you guys
business.
have done a lot of good prep and are ready for whatever I could possibly throw at you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Trying to boost our confidence before you kill us.
Nonsense. Okay, so yeah, you guys can hang out, get to know each other a little bit over dinner or lunch or whatever. And then you guys want to just want to time skip to the next day?
Yeah.
Are you all full HP and all that, or is there any last minute items or anything, potions or anything you want?
I mean, are the potions free?
Well, it depends what you want. Any first level, probably.
It would take a couple healing potions.
Sure. If you want some cure lights, you can take as many as you want.
Yeah, I'm good
Great.
here.
I will find them in the. Sorry, cure light potions. Is that under item or spell?
You want to open the spell, and then once you have the spell compendium open, you just drag the spell over to your inventory page, and then it'll prompt you saying you want a wand, a scroll, or a potion.
Okay, let's see if it works first.
At least that's the way it should work. If it doesn't, let me know. We can fix it.
So I can have like 3 of them
Sure. Yeah.
for free?
Yep. If you're taking cure lights, yeah, you can grab free.
Yes.
They'll have a bunch of those in stock around here.
Specially made potions of heal. Can get those for free?
No. That would be insane. I don't think you can make potions above 4th
You
level.
can't.
Can
Third,
you?
It's third level.
Third
Third
level.
level is the highest. All right. It's time to
Yes.
No. I do not know.
No,
You know.
You know.
Just feels weird talking about Yuna when Ryan isn't here. You know?
You know?
Yeah, you know.
So what is the plan? Where are you do you want to teleport, like near the tower, on the outskirts, or what's the
No, probably like on the outskirts of. Is there like a path people normally take to come to the city?
let's see. Yes,
Oh, actually, there is something, and there is something I would get. I would get us all like, try to get us. I don't know. I don't know how well I can disguise everybody. Oh no, I can't. This is not.
If you want, they can give you a map of a rough map of if you wanted to look at the city layout.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Yes. So there are 4 main roads that lead into the non-walled city of the tower is the area that there are no nearby buildings and stuff like that near it. So it's like
Yep.
on the edge of not edge of the city, but in the southern part of the city. This area
is the tower.
Yes, that's the tower, where the tower is.
Yeah.
So surrounding it is just barren sand for, I guess, I don't know if this map, I didn't really scale this map. Let me see, did it scale? No. But yeah, it would probably be like,
feet.
yeah. So it's probably like almost a mile in every direction, should be nothing around it.
Okay. Then yeah, I would say we probably come in from down the north road or the west road, one of those two. So we teleport a ways out enough that we then walk in on the road.
Fine by me.
So I think either way, somebody will end up seeing us. So we just have to accept that we might be spotted. But
How stealthy is how do you pronounce her name?
I'm not stealthy at all, unfortunately.
Kalefind?
Calfind.
Kalefind? Hold on. Say it again.
Calfind.
You said it different this time.
Calfiend.
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 Yes.
Gosh. Okay, sorry.
All right. Once we teleport, no takesy backsies. You guys ready? You want to teleport in?
Yeah, you make it sound
We
like we're gonna teleport there
into
and a
monsters.
demon is gonna be waiting for us.
No, I couldn't
It's
bait
the
you.
entire army of the city.
I couldn't bait you into teleporting right near the tower, so it's unfortunate.
Because it's got a teleport trap on it.
You can only imagine. But yeah, you guys in an instant are in one area, and then the next you're in a, because you teleported far down the road, so you're in this desert terrain. There's a clear traveled road. It's not paved or anything, but around you is all desert, except for if you squint your eyes in the distance, you can see the city buildings.
Oh, that looks like where we're to go, unless we're all having a mirage already.
No, I don't think so. I think this is it.
Shall we?
Yes, let's.
Yeah, you guys are dressed as you normally are, or have you taken any precautions to conceal that you're not clearly
None
out
of
of
us
town?
have any ranks in disguise. I don't really think it would help much, so...
Sure. You are no...
I am gonna try and be stealthy, even though I know the whole party cannot be.
So when you say that, you mean you want to like sneak into the town unseen, or what do you mean?
I would want to maybe go a little bit ahead of the party.
Okay.
To try and scope things out. And I mean, I think I would probably join back up to the party before we get into town, but I don't
See
know.
if there's
Be
like
able to-
people at the gates or something like that that might be stopping.
Yeah, be able to give a lay of the land before.
Sure.
Might be a little
Everybody
difficult because
gets
it's all
there.
desert, but
Yeah, no, you can go ahead on the road and try to be more stealthy. Like Steve said, it will be hard since it's all desert, but you can just try to remain inconspicuous, like unassuming, and then just see what's ahead. And yeah, you can kind of get a few 100 feet further from the party, and you see there's no gates. It's a non-walled city. You can see that there are people going about their business, people walking around. But give me a perception check, see if maybe you notice anything. There are no guards on the road to greet anyone coming in or out. There's some people walking in and out of the city untroubled. Yeah, give me a D100. See what sort of thing you notice by chance by looking into the city from a few feet away. 31. Yeah, you just see some people. I don't know how you guys are dressed, but people here are clearly dressed for the more warm weather. You're in the middle of a desert, so it's quite warm. So their attire reflects that. You just happen to see two people doing some sort of deal. They seem to not want to be... They seem to be like in an alleyway, kind of out of the way. This just kind of catches your eye. They seem to be speaking, exchanging coin, and other than that, you just see random people walking by, doing their own thing. You will see... well, how long are you kind of watching all this stuff from afar?
Like 5 minutes maybe.
Okay, 5 minutes is a good amount of time. You can find like a little sand dune or something to like kind of crouch behind or something like that. So you're not just like standing there looking into the city. And you can make out some guards that are walking through the city, so you kind of get an idea of what guards look like. They are wearing... Let me look at
nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
No, they have on...
At least pants.
Minimum.
They have gauntlets, javelins at their back. They're wielding sheathed, looks like a big sword, maybe a bastard sword or a long sword that's sheathed in both their two guards you're seeing walking side by side just down the street. In terms of armor, they are wearing quite heavy armor for this. They must be either hot or have some endure elements on them or something that makes them not uncomfortable with the amount of armor they're wearing. I believe they're wearing like half plate, heavy armor, kind of strolling through the city. Other than that, I don't think there's anything that pops out from them that they're wearing. Yeah, that's all you kind of see. You can hang around longer to see if you see anything else, or if you want to head back to the party to report what you've seen.
I'll head back to the party.
Yeah, you can hurry back to the party, rejoin, share the information.
That's not not very guarded.
I mean, there could be some magical guarding that I didn't observe. Not necessarily only the visible guards that are the protection.
Well, I think maybe we just go in. We are travelers from...
Yeah, it's a good idea. We need to get our story together.
Indeed. I can't access the maps.
Yeah, what do you want, the world map?
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's like not a lot to be coming in from the west. Forgot about that when I suggested the west. Actually, is it circus time of year?
Circus time is all of they're a traveling circus. I don't know if you would know that or not. But
Okay. Yeah, that if I don't know...
a knowledge geography, maybe? To know about the traveling circus? I don't know, wait, maybe there's a more appropriate check. I would take geography, history, or... yeah, that's probably the
have
only
the
two.
NPC roll it, because she would actually tell us where the best way to come in from was. And if the circus is down there, she would definitely suggest coming in through the south, not through the west.
The circus is indeed in that area right now.
Okay. So yeah, then I think we would come in through the south instead of the west, and we would just say we're coming up from the circus.
And coming to do what?
Just traveling.
Okay.
Excellent. Party gathers and walks into town.
Yeah. See what happens here.
All right, yeah, you guys walk in. I don't know if you walk in a particular order or anything, or you kind of like 2 by 2 or whatever. But yeah, you walk in. People do immediately kind of give you odd looks. You're not dressed for the weather here. People will kind of... a lot of them are wearing these kind of like handkerchiefs over their mouths and stuff like that to keep the sand from getting in there, from this sand that blows up. And they'll kind of just like kind of tuck these up higher and they kind of give you the squinted eyes and kind of keep to themselves and part ways as you come closer to them. Seems like people are like not wanting to interact with you as you walk down the street.
As to be expected.
But the general state of things seems to be quite... what's the word I'm looking for? Not abysmal, but downtrodden, maybe? You're coming in from this road, right?
No, we changed to the south.
Oh, right, you're changing to
from
the
the circus.
south.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so you're coming in from the south. Okay, so that's a little bit different. Yeah, it's still, at least immediately, there are a lot of dilapidated structures. A lot of these buildings are made of wood. It's not something you're accustomed to in like a major city. It looks like a lot of the population, at least as you're walking through, is of lower class, peasantry level kind of thing. You don't know if maybe this is just the poorer side of the city or what, but at least as you're walking through, you guys can tell me where you're walking to. I'm just assuming up to this point, really, you just, as far as you can see, is wooden structures, people avoiding you, and Most
I
people
think
are not wearing fancy clothes or anything.
The biggest thing to do is kind of just walk until we can at least see the tower from a distance, like, and like on a straight road. So probably like walking to about here.
Yeah. Before you get there, you do notice as you get to about here, there are 2 or 3 guards that are up on that road that you will intersect with if you walk that, or at least be in eye shot of them. I don't know if that matters to you, but
I think this is the kind of thing where like we could look like we're just out of towners who are like, whoa, what is that big building? And I don't think they'll do anything other than what are out of towners doing here, kind of thing.
Sure. So you guys kind of all walk up with that kind of plan of being amazed by the sight of the tower, or?
Yeah. That's at least what Waz would do. Waz knows she can pull it off.
Did you guys? I'm assuming you guys discussed this before you go through with it.
Yeah, I think Cal would appear. Cal Fiend. I have to remember how to pronounce the name. Would probably be less enthused by it, but that's sort of what we would want. I mean, powerful wizard, not impressed by big towers. It's just like every wizard has a big tower. Why the fuck is this special?
Sure. Why don't you guys give me a set of bluff checks as you guys try to feign being impressed by this tower, or at least concealing your true intentions of checking it out. Zoo does not seem impressed. Not
And
bad.
Calfiend is not actually is more so just trying to like act like it's nothing new.
Yeah, as you guys kind of stop and stare at the tower, these 3 guards will be drawn to you as you look like outsiders. They'll kind of start approaching you. One will kind of step in front of them and look at you all, and then kind of squint eyes. He puts a hand on the hilt of his blade, and he looks to Zoo. I assume Big is beside you, or
Yeah.
he kind of looks to you, Zoo, and squints his eyes. Says, "You out of towner? You speak common?
Yeah.
You have a license for that wolf, bringing it into town? That's a dangerous creature there." He kind of takes another step forward.
I need a license?
You out-of-towners thinking you can do whatever you want in this city? I'll overlook your ignorance for 5 gold. As he kind of takes another step forward.
You have it? I can cover it for you if you need.
Please.
Yep.
Okay, that's
There you go.
Waz doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Waz, he looks over you, Waz, and you hand out the gold. He takes it, and he says, "Oh, so you're all together, eh?" He starts counting the gold one by one in his hand.
I mean, yeah, we got here together.
He bites one.
It's not chocolate.
I'm making sure it's real.
I wouldn't do that to you. That'd be stupid on my part. Hand a guard a gold coin that's fake? I might as well just lock myself in prison on purpose.
He kind of puts the coins in a separate pouch, and he kind of tosses it behind him to one of the guards. And one of the guards behind him starts casting a spell on the bag. You guys can spellcraft, or you don't need to actually. Your wizard will know this is detecting magic.
Yeah, that's fine.
And the guard kind of shakes his head and tosses the pouch back to him, and he says, "I've been given a bad penny before. I want to make sure these were good."
Well, I don't know what a bad penny is.
He's like, "Yeah, I'm sure."
Is there a good penny?
He kind of satchels the pouch to his belt. "And what exactly are you all doing here? You out-of-towners? You're not even dressed for the weather."
Well, we were traveling. We wanted to take a look around. We went down and saw the circus. We knew it was a long walk, but we've got some additional movement stuff that helps us get along.
Okay, well, since you're out of town and clearly don't know any of the laws or rules, he kind of points to the tower that you're all looking at. You gotta stay way away from that. If I catch you anywhere near that, you'll earn a one-way ticket to Stormford.
That makes it sound more appealing. What What's
More
what's
appealing.
special about it?
You want to go to
like,
jail? You, kinda
no, wanting to see it. You just make me want to see it.
you can look at it from here, but you can't get any closer.
But it looks so pretty.
Yeah, well, if you have a death wish, you can go up there. He kind of laughs as he looks back to the.
Is it dangerous on the inside? Is that why you're protecting it? There's lots of dangers inside?
He kind of cracks his knuckles and he looks at you. You're about to get some danger yourself if you don't quit asking these dumb questions. I just said it's off limits.
What's wrong with asking questions? There's a crime. There's also a law against question asking? I'm pretty sure if you assault me without provocation, that's criminal charges for you.
You want to bet? And he kind of unclicks the. He kind of like pops open the. He doesn't draw his sword, but he like pops it up from the like lock in his sheath. You want to test me, you goblin?
Criminal charges and me having to defend myself problems for you.
I had enough of you goblins and whatever you are, pointing to the wizard. Get out of here.
All right, jeez.
I don't steal anything or set anything on
Fire.
fire. I know your types like fire.
I'm not gonna deny that one.
They just kind of hold their ground and not letting you advance any further. I assume you guys...
Yeah, that's fine. Well, we can back up.
Yeah, you back up and go back into the city area.
Well, now the question is, how do we even get there? They're guarding the roads even towards the tower.
Maybe we can try the other road, see if they're all guarded.
Well, yeah, because how do we get to the northern end of town if we can't go that way? We have to, like, go all the way around.
Maybe we can walk through some of the neighborhood, like go off the main road.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's give it a shot. So maybe we'll wander, like, 2 blocks to the west, and then try to come up north this way and see if there are guards.
Yeah, you can do so. Someone roll me a D100.
Who's on it?
The last one.
I'll do it.
Okay.
That's
Nice.
the nice number. Yeah, you encounter no guards and kind of get to the edge here. What are you what are you guys doing? You just trying to get a better look?
Hold on.
Oh, we didn't talk about like what time of day we want to try and do this break. Like, do we want to do it at night?
The default was you left in the morning. You could change that if you... I mean, you could just wait till night anyway, but...
Well, it's best
Oh,
to do
we
recon,
have
I would
to-
think, in the morning, so we have enough
We have
light.
to teleport out in the same day. Is that right?
If you want to make use of teleport, yeah, you have to do it within 24 hours. So for 24 hours, you can teleport at least allegedly within, like basically within the mile area of the tower. When supposedly you can't. So I don't know if you want to test that to make sure, but
I think. Hold on. Just trying to make sure I remember how this works correctly. And then I need to look at this. If we don't blow a hole in the wall and we teleport back, can we teleport back again at another time? Like, as long as we don't set anything off and they're not looking for us?
supposedly, but you don't know how the teleport works. He told you only could do it for one day. Could you do it for another? Could you do it for another day? I'm not sure. You'd have to talk to him or ask him about that.
Okay.
Which I think you have access to sending, right? Oh wait, can Cal not do divination?
Yeah, I didn't give Cal sending. I wasn't heavily thinking about spells. I was just trying to think of the ones that she would have.
Does she have room for it? Because it's a very popular spell. She could have it if she wants.
Probably. But I don't know if she would have taken it. I think I like what she's got.
Okay.
Well, actually, she does have room for it. Strange. I think here then the plan would be where is this? I want to send some kind of test thing out there first.
Well, it is around the time where you guys do like to take a break. Do you want to take a break while you think about that?
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
All right, let's take a quick break. We are back. You guys are on the edge of the city buildings. Ahead of you, a mile in the distance, this tower.
Yeah. So I am going to have, Calfiend is going to summon monster 4 for an air method. And
Air method?
yes, they are a small, like, wind elemental, like, almost like a elemental mixed with a fairy kind of thing.
Air method. Okay.
And she will use scouting summons in order to basically pilot it. When casting a conjuration spell that summons a single creature, you can possess the creature as per magic jar. If the creature takes damage while you possess it, you have to succeed a concentration check or be ejected. If the creature goes to 0, you're immediately ejected from the creature and take an amount of damage equal to double the spell slot used. Oh, I missed the bottom part of this. Shit. Hang on. I need to pick a smaller creature. Or a slightly different creature. This would have been summon monster 2 then. So would have instead done a... probably just a regular small elemental.
Okay. And how do you direct this thing, or where do you want it to go?
So she's controlling it.
Mm-hmm.
So then she'll like have it head straight for the straight towards the tower.
Okay.
Trying to stay hidden as well as it can. It
And
does have a movement speed of 100 feet.
You said it was a small amount elemental, right?
Small air elemental. Yep.
So it can fly. So are you having it like fly a certain distance above the ground, or?
Yeah, just a little ways, like maybe 5 feet off the ground.
Okay. How close do you want to get to the tower?
Basically as close as it can. The goal is to see if something triggers. We're looking for like an alarm to happen or something like that.
Yeah, you can move. You can get as close as you want to the. Almost, you can get right to the wall and nothing will happen.
Interesting. Not what I expected. Alright, so this is only a rounds per level spell, so...
Yeah, so it can fly over the desert, get close to the wall, pure stone wall. I don't know if it tries to like touch it or anything, but next to the wall, the air elemental has eyes, I assume, right? Can see, right?
Yeah, it has like dark hollows that look kind of like eyes. It's a little
Gotcha.
bit cloud-like.
Yeah, so it can just say it's because the wizard's seeing through it, so she can see it's just a big stone wall.
And as I said, no windows anywhere on the building.
Correct. It's just a big square stone tower going up.
It'll kind of like float around the building a little bit to get like a look around it.
Same height, or are you changing altitude?
Same height, yeah. Same
Yeah.
height.
So if you're 5 feet off the ground, yeah, you can circle it. It looks identical on every side.
Okay.
And how long does this last? Rounds, levels?
Just
So
rounds per level, so 9 rounds.
So 9 times 6 seconds. So barely a minute.
Yeah, moving at about 100 feet. per
Yeah.
round.
So yeah, after less than a minute time's up, it will dissipate.
I think actually, hold on. Before, so at about like round 8, I would have it lower down to the ground and put pressure on the ground to see if like there are alarms on the ground.
At what time of the duration do you do this?
Like at the end, at round 8.
Around 8.
Yeah.
So it hits down, 6 seconds pass before it dissipates. During the 6 seconds, it'll hear sand moving around it, and then it kind of dissipates before anything actually happens.
Okay. So it'll relay that, or Calfiend will relay. There was something that happened when it touched the ground, but if you move above the surface, it doesn't seem like anything noticed or interacted at all.
Oh, so we can just fly?
You have levitation.
I don't. Sarcasm.
I didn't think that would be a thing that would work. Actually, I was thinking the barrier would be range detection, not surface detection. There's also this weird thing this phantasmal voice kept asking, but if I was going to go any higher, so there's probably some kind of alarm at a greater height. No, I'm kidding. Not gonna assume that. How the fuck could they have gotten in to close range?
Does anyone have immunity to sandstorms?
Darude does, but he's not in our party.
I'm not a rock, ground, or steel type, sorry.
Really wish I'd have taken levitate.
I'm not sure what to do.
Well, you can just go all in. Rush for it, have whatever sand monster is down here come up and
Excuse me.
try to eat us.
You guys scared of a little sand?
Has any, like, commotion picked up or anything? Sorry, go ahead, Michelle, you actually you would.
There is one question that I have. Do we know which side of the building he's on?
Yeah. So he is on the southern east corner. So that map was like north.
Okay.
So yeah, he's in the southeast corner.
Did we want to try and see about... Well, I guess... Wait, have you been wearing the gloves, Waz? Or the gloves?
Yes, I've got the gloves on.
So are we just trying to go that route, or did we also want to see if we could potentially, I don't know, find someone in town who works there that we could convince to get us info?
Oh, like kidnap a guard?
I wasn't thinking kidnap, I was thinking, incentivize.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah, maybe we go stalk a guard until they like leave for their break. Like we find some buildings nearby, kind of hide out in an alley, watching one of the guard posts.
So yeah, as you're looking out here, you don't see any guards. Where are you? So
No,
where
I mean,
are
like,
you?
we can go back to one of the places where we saw that one place where we saw guards.
Okay.
And then like go up one of the alleys, and just like keep an eye on the area until one of them leaves.
Okay.
Sort of stakeout style.
And how are you staking this out? You want to go into a building or just stake in an alleyway?
We can do an alleyway. That would be preferred. We can't guarantee that a house is going to be empty.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the house would be nicer if we could.
So alleyway?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you
Do we
guys.
still have that ring of invisibility?
Someone should have it.
Can somebody pass
I
that
do.
to... Okay, can you pass that to Calfiend?
It is the present icon.
Yes.
A little present.
Oh, there we go.
Thank you. Alright, so she can be invisible, and the rest of us can be hid in the alley.
Yeah, just give me a round of stealth checks to see how well you guys can conceal yourselves in the alleyway. See if anyone... Ooh, very nice. The Ring of Chameleon Power is different than the Invis Ring, right?
Right.
Right, okay. Yeah, just making sure. And then a stealth check from our wizard.
Oh, yeah. Make sure this infers the bonus. Does not. Okay, so this is plus 20.
Okay. Oh! And one for your puppers.
Oh,
Or puppy. Whatever. It's just a wolf. Yeah, so you guys can get into a nice alleyway with view of the road where you encounter those three guards. They're still there. How long did you want to stick in this alleyway and watch them for? Just until they leave?
until one of them leaves. We'll see if they go back to the tower or if they go somewhere else. But either way, we need to see where they go.
So if you see them leave, you are planning on tailing them stealthily, or...
That would be the plan, yeah. I think I should do the tailing.
Okay, so just one of you?
Yeah, I think if we all end up going, it's a higher risk that we get caught. And we can be watching to see if another one of them moves, and then somebody else can tail them to make sure they're not going to the same location.
Yeah, so 45 minutes into your watching them, one of them will part ways and start walking a certain direction. Your Waz is tailing them.
Yep.
Okay, give me a... I'll need... 3 stealth checks to remain unnoticed.
1, 2, 3.
Very
Oh,
nice.
nice. Spellcraft. Hold on. Yeah, that's also lower. Those should be +7s on each.
+7 on each, okay.
+7 on each, yeah.
Okay.
So some good ass spellcrafts.
Why is that there? Okay. Do... So about like you're following this guy. I'll just kind of use the ruler to indicate the path. So he kind of walks down this way. Or I'll draw it. It's not really visible here. Let's see. Do I have a line tool? Draw freehand. So he kind of takes this way down this pathway here. That's when the first stealth check goes off. He doesn't seem to notice you. At least if he does, it's not obvious. And then he cuts a turn here and then a turn here. Now, as he exits this alleyway, you'll need another stealth check, as it's kind of an open area and you're kind of staying in the alley to watch what he does or where he goes, if you want to pursue past that area.
Wait, repeat that one more time. I'm sorry, I got a text from a client.
Yeah, and one more stealth check if you want to exceed this point of interest here.
Yeah, I think I do. I want to stick with
As he exits the alley. Ooh, okay. Very nice. Yeah, so he exits this alleyway and enters this building right here that I will cover. He knocks on the door. A slit on the door opens. They exchange words. You can give me a perception. 20 plus to hear whispers.
This is hard. Make sure I don't have anything that can help me with this. No, annoyingly, I don't. So I just gotta hope for all the luck in the world. Maybe I should have had Ozrin. I wanted to go because I wanted to talk my way into it, but maybe I gotta start putting some ranks in perception. Oh, so close.
Yeah, you kind of hear muffled words being exchanged, but actually, wait. I thought we re-looked this up. It might be low. I think it was DC 15 to hear whispers. Let's double check because it's important.
Hear the details of a whispered conversation.
15. Excellent.
Oh.
So...
Do I hear the password to the secret room?
Yes, but the problem is, do you speak the language?
I just need to know what the word is.
True.
And then I can...
I just need to
I
make
do know
sure
a lot of languages, but...
What languages this thing has. Yeah, so you hear these whispered... They sound very airy to them. But yeah, you don't understand it.
I make the linguistics to try to recognize the language.
Yeah, go ahead. What's the DC? Let's check.
Yeah, that'd be a nice thing to have attached to linguistics.
You may you can decipher writing. What about hearing? I guess we can just assume writing is the same as hearing. Unless you see something that says otherwise.
That's weird.
The base DC is 20 for the simplest of messages, which is this is the simplest message. So yeah, I'll give you, it is a word in Auran. A-U-R-A-N.
Yep, the language of the air elementals, right? Or no. Fuck. I have it actually open in front of me. It's aquatic creatures, okay.
It's mostly spoken by elementals, I think. Soft-spoken, breathy language which shares similar grammar with other elemental languages. Primarily spoken by those of elemental plane of air. It is also referred to as the tongue of the heavens.
Yep, I'm just gonna give this a try. I will wander up to the door, knock at the door.
Yeah, the slide will open.
And I will speak the word.
What is it? Bluffed imitated, or what is it?
That I'm not sure.
Let's look at bluff.
I know the thing that Bissy did was a subset of bluff. That was to...
You can use bluff to fool someone. Bluff check. Secret messages. You can use bluff to pass hidden messages along to another character without others understanding your true meaning. Attempting to see if someone takes one round. No, it's not really. I guess it's just another linguistics check.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It's knowing how to say the word back the right way without sounding like a complete fool.
Yeah, I guess I don't have any DC for it, but
I'd assume it's 20, because since I'm trying to, like, repeat the same thing.
sure.
Watch me fail. Yep, that's how that works. I had less than a 50% chance anyway.
The eyes behind kind of just stare at you and then close the thing.
You want to try and bribe him?
Yeah, is there a slot on the bottom underneath the door?
There is room
big enough
underneath
for
the
coin to
door.
Go
Sure.
through? I'm gonna shove 5 gold under the door.
Yeah, you've basic perception. You can just hear there's some shuffling things moving on the other side of the door.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Yeah, after a few seconds of waiting, the door will kind of open up, and there's one of the guards you've seen face to face with you, and he kind of has his blade already drawn, and he says, "What are you doing here?"
Just curious what this place was. Saw you come into it.
He squints his eyes. That might have been believable, but you tried to say a certain word that you shouldn't know.
I heard you say it.
So you were spying on us?
You weren't that far from me.
He goes to grab you, so we can either roll initiative, or
I'm fine with rolling initiative.
Alrighty.
He won't remember this happens anyway if I have it my way. But we'll see.
Alrighty, let's get some tokens on the board.
Fifth are the rest of us.
Quite a ways.
So we don't even know what's happening. Great.
I probably should have given it more time before I tried to go in.
Where's my guard? Here he is. Just move over here. Mark us for combat. And we'll roll off an initiative. There I get a little track. Alright.
They always roll better initiative.
He goes to grab you, provoking. Well, you haven't acted yet, unless you have combat
I've
reflexes.
not acted, so nope.
He goes to grab you against your CMD.
I go. Oh, nice roll. Fuck me. Yeah, that's a grab. That's a definite grab.
Alright, he grabs you, grapples with you.
Let's see where CMD is on the sheet.
It's an attributes, or combat, sorry.
Oh, okay. I thought it was an attributes, yeah. Would you roll that a bomb is a light weapon?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I am going to... I have to make a melee attack roll to do this, but if I can't hit him, it doesn't do anything anyway. So I am going to try to hit him with a bomb. This is melee, so this will be at a -7.
Okay. Against his touch AC?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Oh, that's an 11 versus touch.
That will hit. Oh wait,
Yeah,
11?
good. Yeah, because it's
That
minus
will-
7.
Oh wait, but he's
Right.
grappled, so...
He is grappled. Well, we're both engaged in the grapple, and it's just touch.
Yeah, so I just forgot what grapple does to his AC. Let's just see if it affects touch. Where is the condition? Grapple, 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 grapple,
I got my grappled on.
grapple.
It is minus 2 to AC.
And yeah, that will make it hit. His touch.
All right. So yeah, I will take 11 splash. Let go of me.
And does he need to make a save or something?
Yes, he needs to make a fort save, DC 20. Oh, god damn it. Just once would this ability fucking work.
And he takes 16 damage.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. I haven't done this, I don't think, ever. He's going to try to move to a pin.
Yep.
Let me just make sure I remember how to do this. I think he just has to make another grapple attempt. Grapple. Da-da-da. Pin. You can give your opponent the pin condition. Despite pinning your opponent, you still only have the grapple condition, but you lose your dex to bonus AC. Yeah, but how do you do it?
I think it's just another check, if I remember correctly.
A creature grappling an opponent typically needs to make 2 combat maneuver checks to pin someone. 1 to grapple, the next to pin. Okay. So we're going to pin.
What happens, it happens. I deserve it. Oh,
Ooh.
yep.
Alright, he pins you. I'm not sure what you can do when you're pinned, but you were pinned.
Just talk, basically. All right, what are you gonna do? Take advantage of me now?
Jesus.
The next step would be to try to tie me up. I'm gonna try to escape. Is all I think all I can do in the pin.
A pinned creature is tightly bound and can take a few actions. A pinned creature cannot move and is denied its dex bonus. Also takes an additional -4 to its armor's class. Pinned creature is limited to... yeah, you already said that. A pinned creature can always attempt to free itself, usually through a combat maneuver check or escape artist.
Yep. So I'll go for... oh no. God damn it. Why don't I have escape artist on this character? I could have swore I put ranks in that, but I guess not. So... CMB it is. Probably gonna not succeed.
Oh. Yeah, you struggle against him. He says, you're going to jail, buddy.
Or what?
He doesn't answer.
Is this how this works around here? You just jail people for no reason?
This is a highly classified location. You shouldn't
That
be
you
there.
wandered to...
You clearly are following me. You're up to something. You're going to be questioned.
Oh, here we go. Everything's always... They're out to get me. I just wanted to talk. Or do you want all the people of this city to go to war? Including you, you able-bodied...
Jesus.
whatever you happen to be. Probably some sort of water creature. I'm sure the queen would love to see you at the front end of the lines. Getting speared by the Maldonians.
Attacker uses rope or similar binding to tie the defender up. This works like a pin effect, but the DC to escape the bonds is blah blah blah. So I guess he has to make another check to tie you up.
Make another check to do it.
Okay, but he's actually going to have to move you inside closer. Attacker may choose to do nothing but maintain grapple or move self and defender up to half the attacker's movement. And then move the attacker places the defender in an open adjacent square. Blah blah. If it's a hazardous, if the square is hazardous, defender gets free attempt to break the grapple with a +4 bonus.
So if he moves me, I'm no longer pinned. So I have more options to choose from. He would need to tie me up right now. Otherwise, moving me is going to give me an opportunity to try to get myself free.
Okay, then he is going to try to move you.
Okay. So then on my next round, I will bomb him again. I don't want to go with you. If you're not just going to talk to me and you're instead going to jail me.
So he has how much speed? 30 feet, so he moves you 15 feet inside the building.
Yep. And then I will hit him with a bomb. I take 11. And if that hits, he needs to fort save.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Oof. Damn. All right. Well, 17 either way.
Wait, what the heck is going on? Oh, okay, I had you targeted by accident. There you go. He takes his damage. Alright, he's attempting to move you into a hazardous square, so you get a free attempt at +4? +5. Wait, what was it?
I don't know.
Defender gets a free attempt to break the grab with a +4 bonus.
Okay. Oh, maybe. 25?
Oh yeah, that +4 will free you from his grapple as he tries to drag you into this hole in the floor. So I guess that's a standard action. Okay, yeah. With his move action, he's going to just try to kill you, I guess. He's just going to, since he has to drop his sword to grab you, he's going to be just smacking his gauntlets together, ready to punch you next turn.
Yeah, I will let him take an AO, and I will take a movement away from him, and then I will try to throw a bomb at him if I survive his punch.
Alright, he'll try to punch you with his spiked gauntlet. 25.
25 will hit. Oh, wait, let me pull off grappled. Hold on. 25 will still hit. Yep.
Alright, you want me to apply that damage to you, or you got it?
I got it.
Okay.
And then bomb him.
Okay, that's gonna hit. And that's 15 damage and a fort save.
Yep. Damn it, you son of a bitch.
Barely.
50-50 shot, and this guy's winning them all.
He will, or is it, you got anything else?
That's it for me. Yep.
Yeah,
Hold on, let me make sure. I think I have there's another thing that... No, I don't have the thing with me to do that. And then, does this take what's the activation time on this? God damn it. Missed. Sorry.
It's okay.
I did not realize that this was not going to list it. I'm assuming it's got a specific movement, or a specific trigger.
Oops.
There's no activation time for this, or maybe I'm just fucking blind, so I'm throwing it in the chat. Because in theory, I would have wanted to have moved into the air. It seems like I just have the wings, and then I can just use them for a minute at a time. Because I don't see anything under discoveries that says like using. It's not like got the witch text where it's like using your discoveries is a specific action type. But maybe it's like listed somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm just checking extraordinary abilities. Are non-magical. They are, however, not something anyone can do without extensive training. Effects various suppressed magic have no effect on these.
Yeah, which makes it sound like to me I just naturally have wings.
Yeah, unless someone sees something different. I see extraordinary ability doesn't specify what type of action is required. Using extra is usually not an action because most extraordinary abilities automatically happen in a reactive fashion.
Okay. Yeah, so I would move and I would be like, I want to go up, and now I'm going up, but I have to use it in 1 minute increments.
Oh, I see. Is this? Oh, this is in. Oh, this is in Starfinder rulebook. It just says it usually requires a standard action, but whatever. We'll say it's free for now.
Okay.
All right. So now what? You've already used movement though.
I'll be up about 10 or like just high enough to try to stay outside of the range of him being able to swing on me. But I don't want to be so high up I'm above the building, so I don't know how tall the buildings are. But I guess we're like in kind of an open area in the center of this.
So wait, your turn is you moved away, and then you're
I wanted
using.
to move away up.
So so you okay?
Yeah, sort of diagonally up, and then throw the bomb backwards.
That's fine. All right. So he will reach into his side there, and for the spoken about javelins, we'll chuck a javelin at you.
All right.
He'll move within whatever distance to get into one increment or whatever.
Yep.
And he will chuck a javelin.
That's not how I want things to go for you.
Oh, that misses. Finally.
Ooh. All right.
We could just talk about this, but it seems like you don't want to. That's touch.
Yeah, I need to take off grapple, but that should still hit. Conditions. Grapple. And he needs to make another save.
Ooh, damn.
Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, that is it for my turn.
On his turn, he will walk back into the house and close the door. He'll slam the door shut. You'll move.
Yep. Well, there's probably going to be more stuff coming out after me, so...
Probably got both.
Yeah, you didn't need a perception check. He looked really wounded. He was, like, bleeding and scarred.
Yeah, but it's not like I can get back into the door. I'll come up. I'll like float over towards the door at least and go. I just want to talk. That's it. And I'll give it like, and I'll drink a potion, as well.
Sure.
Or one of my extracts rather. Yeah. And if he doesn't say anything within the round or doesn't reply back, then I'll just leave.
Yeah, you don't need a perception check. He starts yelling, "I need help! There's someone out here!
Yep.
They're trying to kill me!"
You tried to kill me first, and then I'll leave. I'll like go. I'll float out a ways, and then I'll lower down, and then try to sneak my way through the streets.
Back into the busy streets. You can float around and get down to the surface and get back to the party, who are still keeping an eye on these.
Shit. We're in like the deepest of shits. So we either do this now or we get out of here now. That didn't go so well. He went to some sort of like secret base where you need a secret password to get in some secret language. I tried to repeat it, and then I tried to bribe the guard when that didn't work. And then the guard told the person at the door told the guard, and the guard came out and tried to kill me. Well, tried to arrest me, he said. I mean, I'm just taking a potion down. I'm all right enough. I almost had him, though. That's the worst part.
I mean, we didn't want to kill him. We just wanted to get information from him.
I wasn't going to kill him, but if I could have knocked him out, then maybe I could have done the old mind switcheroo.
So now the question is... Go ahead.
The key is they're going to be onto us, so either we need to try to just make the run for it in, or we need to go. And try to regroup.
Should we at least go try with the gloves to see if he's in there?
We'd have to get up to the building, which means we have to deal with whatever's on the sand.
Okay. Party leader, what do you think?
Actually, thinking about the fact that I can fly.
You're gonna fly and test with the gloves yourself?
I'm gonna give this a shot. I'm gonna take the ring of invisibility. If this doesn't work, well, I roll up a new character, I guess. I'm gonna take the ring of invisibility. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna head out and fly towards the building, hovering on the low end of the ground, like hovering a ways high, like 5 feet above the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Get to where the wall is and try to touch the wall with the gloves and see if I can see inside.
I just brought you all here so you could see, but yeah, you can fly around to where you want to go.
Yeah, so to down here.
Mm-hmm.
And then.
Oh, what height are you flying at? Sorry.
5 feet above the ground, just like she did with the method.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, kind of get up against the wall and put my hands to it. And see if I can see through it with the gloves. And then get insta-gibbed.
Where's the rest of the party when he's doing this? You guys are staying in the alleyway?
Yeah, I guess.
You might be able to come up like a back alley and be at like the edge of the outer limits of the thing. So like where the alleyway ends and where it would open into where the prison is.
We can try there.
Alright, are you paying attention, Steve?
Yep.
I'm gonna run a timer for a minute, and I'm gonna bring you in the wall so you can see what you can see. You ready?
Okay. Yep.
Alright, you place your hands on the wall. The gloves kind of create this X-ray effect, and you can boop, see inside.
So there's a person in here. There's a door on the other side.
What is that like?
I'm gonna. I want to try to. Fuck, I can't really talk to him in any way, can I?
Yeah, I'll pause the timer as I describe what you kind of visually see him. As you're peering inside, he's like wearing moderately thick clothing. Like he's wearing like a sweater and like thick pants, which is odd, I guess, because it's supposed to be hot. And he's like shivering, and he's like in a fetal position, just like like cold. And
Does
as
it
you,
look like Flavian?
yeah, it looks like the elf, the half elf. And as you're like looking
For
through
some
the
reason,
room,
I keep forgetting we know what the guy looks like.
as you're looking around the room, you do see like the effects of like when things are like really cold, it like frosts over a bit. So you see that effect on like the metal door. The metal's like frosted over a bit, like this like I don't know how to describe it. You know when you see things like in the like in a
frosting.
freezer? Yeah, it's like a frosting kind of effect. And yeah, that's pretty much what you see. The ground is stone, walls are stone.
Okay. I want to rush back.
Okay,
And
so you want to
let
get
them
out of the
know that
room?
Yeah, I'm gonna rush back and let them know that he's there. And then I'm gonna say, all right, so I can fly. I think I can fly there and drop a pair of bombs. Or at least drop one. If you guys want to be on the ready for whatever happens after it occurs.
Okay. You don't.
That'll be my plan. You guys be ready on the edge, and if something happens, we'll have to act quickly.
So on the edge, meaning a mile out from the tower, or
Oh, it's a whole mile from the tower to the...
yeah, it's a mile in every direction of pure sand.
Okay. Damn, that's a lot of distance.
Yeah, that's too far. And it's just sand. There's no like trees or anything, right?
No, it's like a pure. It seems like it's the same terrain as you were walking on the road in. It just seems like no buildings have been built here except for this tower.
I guess then we either go for it or we don't. Like, I don't know what else to do here. This is such a huge distance. It's a big open sand area with a tower that can see down and something that lives under the ground here.
We could try and crawl in the sand.
This actually changes a little bit of things too. Can't really crawl in the sand.
Like army crawl through it.
Yeah, but then that just means whatever's underneath is going to get us easier.
I was thinking it was more the sand was gonna like blow up and like, I don't know, do something if we were standing.
It's around at this point you guys can hear in the distance from you some whistles blowing and just like some ruckus going on. Not like directly near you, but within hearing distance.
I think we have a place. We can keep an idea of this location that we're in now. We have a place that we can teleport back to, and for now we can just teleport back to town and regroup and figure out what we want to do.
But do you think we'll have another opportunity? I feel like they now know that we will be trying to come and do this.
Do they? They just
What are
know
those
that
whistles?
weird people came into town and that one of them followed a guard and claimed they wanted to ask questions. For all they know, we're some like whack job cult that's trying to get people to join it.
Yeah, you just seem like you might be part of that. Okay, if you want to get out, then let's get out now.
Yeah.
The only other concern would be if it's like Gabby can only give us this window once.
Well, but we haven't made any. Like,
I mean the window of like being able to teleport in and out.
No, I thought that was just to teleport out once we've like gotten into the area. Or I guess maybe I'm misunderstanding.
He told you that there is only one specific day that he could allow the teleporting to happen, which was today.
Okay.
Whether or not that can be repeated is unsure. You know, you guys didn't ask that. He just said that he could guarantee 1 day of teleportation.
Yeah, I felt like that was to teleport out. Or maybe he meant to teleport into the building range. See? Fuck.
Yeah, he meant you could teleport, like, where you are on the map. You could have teleported here as well. But remember, I was, like, almost baiting you to do it because of, obviously, there's something in the sand, but, yeah.
Right. I don't think I would have minded that as much if I would have actively realized that. I feel like that's just a misunderstanding on my part. I think either way, we're just gonna have to face down whatever's in the sand. So we can just try to. I can try to buff us up a little bit. I don't even have.
You mean now or another time?
Now. I don't know. I think you're right. I don't know if we have another chance back. I think what they had to do was make an area with the forbiddance basically blown out so that we can teleport into that area and be able to teleport out. So I think this is our one opportunity.
So
What's possible...
We die.
I mean, we're a strong party. It's not like we auto-die against this. Against whatever this is.
Sorry, that's the wizard I forgot to bring in.
So I can do this. I can... just isn't far enough. Wait. This counts as a bonded object, right? Hold on. Yeah, so she's got one more access to teleport, though. Because she can get back a teleport. So knowing what we know, we can just take the trap. We can just teleport to the edge of the building, bomb it, and then if we can get in, teleport him out and deal with whatever's going to come out of the sand and everything else.
How can she get teleport back?
She has a bonded object. It's from the Rune Sage ability, it's Runic Focus. She has an Ion Stone that floats around her head, so she can basically use that to recall a spell.
And teleport would be included in that.
Correct.
Okay.
Just want to make sure I'm remembering that right. Yeah, a bonded object can be used once per day to cast any one spell the wizard has in their spell book, and is capable of casting even if the spell is not prepared.
Sounds legit.
So, I say we just take John's trap and fight the sandworm, and then get eaten by it.
Well, you said instead of fighting it, we were going to teleport to Breda.
Well, yeah, but it's still going to come up out of the ground and get us. Like we were scuba divers. So, do we want to try this? Are you guys hesitant?
I think we might as well.
Whitney?
I know that I'm just coughing, so I'm
All right.
trying not to talk right now.
So yeah, let's...
So yeah, your wizard scouted this area quite well, so where do you want to teleport?
Literally to where both of us went. So that area just south of the just near the southeastern corner where the guy is. So probably a little bit further back than that. Because can I throw? Oh, and I make sure that I'm given the bombs to use.
Okay.
And are these
Yes,
bomb
take
things
them.
throwable?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, can you push them back to me? Click the gift icon and then put them on my
Oh,
character.
you mean physically do that? Okay.
Yep. Give me 2 of them for right now. If I need another one, I'll ask for another one.
Give it to Waz.
Yep.
Not
To Waz.
sorry, it's on all of them.
That's fine.
I don't think it really
I'll deal
matters.
with it.
Let me know when you've teleported in, and we can just go in initiative to make sure everything's nice and tidy.
Yeah, do it. We're there.
All right. I assume you all have to hold hands, so I'll just put the wizard in the middle, I guess. And
Okay.
is that an okay formation? You want to rearrange
Fine
yourselves?
by me.
Okay.
Oh, before we go, hold on.
Mhm.
The wizard casts False Life on herself, or Greater False Life on herself.
Okay.
So she'll get 20 bonus. And then I will have Waz as well cast False Life. Or drink formula of False Life. And a quick potion of cure. There we go. Okay. I guess 2, because that was not enough. I want to be at full for this combat. All right, I'm ready then.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, I got one more spell. Sorry. Protection from arrows.
Nice.
This is communal, so everyone has a. It's part of the. It's the damage that's divided, right? Oh, no, you divide the duration. Okay, so everybody has a 70-point damage shield against ranged attacks. All right, and then yeah, I guess roll into initiative. I'm gonna step away real quick.
Yeah. I guess you guys shouldn't see all that, to be fair.
Why does it keep popping up?
What's popping up?
Oh, the initiative just keeps like reappearing over and over.
Oh, I was just like updating it.
Okay.
But yeah, Zoo, you got initiative. You guys kind of materialize on the sand. That round, I guess, you'll notice the sand start swirling and something's clearly being materialized in this spot.
Unless I'm given any other instruction, I'm going to ready an arrow for the first hostile thing that shows up in front of me.
Alright. Then I believe it is Osrin.
I am going to ready my rage and my defensive fighting.
You don't have to ready the rage. You can already go. You can ready the rage. You can already go defensive, and you probably want to move up to the front.
Well, you can't fight defensively unless you fight. So
that's true. Yeah. But you can move up to the front and rage. Because right now you're in the back.
How close should I get to the prison?
Probably not very close. Probably just close enough to be like next to or maybe a little in front of Zoo.
Okay. That is what I will do then.
All right, Wizard.
Yeah, she is going to. For right now, I think. Summon Monster 4 and summon up a summon up 1d3 I think it was Aurochs that I wanted. Yeah, 1d3 Aurochs.
How do you spell that? Urochs?
Aurochs, yeah, that's the one.
Alright. Let's see if I can...
And I'll roll the d3 to see how many I get. I love it.
How many did you get?
1.
And apparently you're Zoo.
Yeah. Oh, I have Zoo clicked by accident. I don't know how.
Or where did you go? Here it is.
And that's a full round casting, so...
Configure ownership. Steve. Owner.
Own you.
I'm just going to give it a quick token. What is an Auroch? I don't even know what it is.
It is like a bison, if I remember correctly.
A bison, okay. Let's see if I have something.
What's the closest? Yeah, they're like between a bison and a deer and a bull.
Okay, well the best I have is a large elk.
That's fine. Close enough.
Update
Similar
token.
families.
Alright, I think you can drag it out and put it wherever you want it.
Okay.
Do you see it, by the way? I'm putting it in the folder. Do you see Aurochs in there?
Yep, I do.
Okay.
Oop. And then we'll place it right about here, I think.
Okay, it's summoning, right in front of it. Yeah, okay. Anything else?
That's it for her.
Alright, Waz.
Waz throws bomb number 1 up against the wall.
Alrighty.
I'm on the wrong character sheet.
I think it was programmed for a melee. I thought you were just going to place them so that you could just roll a ranged roll, I think.
Okay.
It's just a splash weapon, so...
Yeah,
you can just roll one of your bombs or something. Yeah.
I'll roll it from here normally, and we'll just add the difference between the bonuses.
Sure.
Why is it saying I'm out of... Oh, because I forgot you have to choose the ammunition, right.
I thought I set it up to
ammo.
a default to pick it.
Yeah, but then when we moved it, I think it broke. So, but here we go.
Ooh.
And then, okay. I don't
Okay.
even need my bonus. Because, yeah, that would be another 7 on top of that.
Yeah, you rolled a natural 18. Okay. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
only DC 10 to hit a stationary thing.
Good damage.
33 fire damage, which, let me just double check the stone hardness.
Those are some good rolls. 20 and a 13.
Yeah, if you look at the formula, they're a little special too. Stone has hardness 8. So we take off 8 off that. Have to do math. 33 minus 8, so 25 damage. And it has, stone has 15.
Yeah, I saw it. It's basically 40, 20, drop the lowest. Drop the 2 lowest.
Yep. So then it's 15 health per inch of thickness. These are that thick. So minus that. Yeah, so the stone is almost destroyed. Enough room. You'll have to use one more to clear a path, but it's like breaking apart. Anything else?
I think that's all I've got here. Yeah, that's all I got here.
All right, big.
I think the big will like move up a little bit, but then wait until there's something to attack.
So you know this square, the sand, these 4 squares, the sand is shifting, stones are being like assembled into something. Something's like assembling itself. So you could get big ready to attack whatever that is. If you want. You don't have to.
You probably want to keep yourself defended.
Okay. Still just have big wait here and ready for if something comes.
Yeah, hopefully this thing will attack the Auroch.
Alrighty.
Or Big, or Osrin, all of which are less painful if they get hit overall.
What is the movement? 30 feet, okay.
Because we can always adopt a new Big. What, you tell me I can't use buying when we're referring to animals, and now you're like, don't use adopt.
Not the kind of animal that's how that.
This creature, you can do Knowledge Arcana as it comes into view from this side. Ooh. Your wizard will know this is a sand golem.
Get our rolls done. Okay.
And it, as it comes over here, walking or shifting through the sand, it looks at all of you and says, "Intruders, eliminate!" That's all it can do right now. And Zoo.
Zoo had a ready to attack.
Yeah, so you can fire away at it.
Alright. Is that
Sure, it
just a
has
single attack? I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yeah, and then you take your turn. So you have the ready to attack, and then you have your full turn as well. That will hit for 3 piercing damage.
Alright. Then I will.
Let me just read something.
Yeah, does it have any effect?
Yeah, unfortunately the arrow kind of just shifts through the sand and falls to the floor.
That's what I was afraid of.
Your wizard will know you need to... You could have, if you have bludgeoning arrows, you could have equipped that instead because your wizard passed her check.
Yeah, shoot.
Oh, I believe I do.
So yeah, you can, does it do the same damage?
They do D4s, I think, technically. I don't.
Whatever, I'll just say the first arrow hits, does the damage, and I'll just assume it was a bludgeoning arrow, and you can go forward with bludgeoning arrows.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys know from your wizard, they are constructs, so typical construct traits, and I can remind you what those are if you don't remember. It's immune to magic except for certain spells that I don't think you have, which is Soften Earth, Transmute Mud, Transmute to Rock and Stone, or whatever. And you want to be careful when you are attacking this with manufactured melee weapons. The golem can attempt to disarm as an immediate action when you do that, as it gets like stuck in the sand. If it is a success, the weapon is caught in this golem's clutches, and it can contain a number of weapons, and it can use those weapons against you.
So like my rapier.
Yeah. But I think you, specifically, annoyingly enough, when I look at your sheet, you're particularly good at avoiding disarms with your feats randomly, so I don't know if you care as much. Yeah, that's the only special things, really, about these. Oh, and it has like a kind of like a sand breath weapon usable every 1d4 rounds. 15-foot cone of sand fired from its chest. You'll take 46 points of fire damage and 46 points of bludgeoning damage, and become blinded for 1 round. If you succeed a DC 16 reflex, you take half damage and negate the blindness. But sorry, you may continue with your turn, Zoo.
Keep trying to penetrate it. Might as well.
So, the thing is, I only have 2 more blunt arrows.
Ooh.
I mean, do what you can. Just hit it with whatever you can to buy us time.
Should I mini shot the first 2 blunt and then 1 regular?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, can the regular even harm it? Or is it just a
DR10.
lot?
I don't think it can.
So yeah, not really. So just the first 2, just many shot with the blunt, with the 2 blunt arrows you have.
Okay.
Oh, and then pheromone it with the, I guess it doesn't matter. It's fine.
But those 2 arrows will barely miss.
Oh.
Doing great.
Must
It happens.
kill Osrin. So just to be clear, there is another one of these clearly forming here, but it's not yet formed until its turn.
Oh, so this one was formed earlier from the, okay. I was like, why is there one and this one's taking so goddamn long? That makes sense.
Well, yeah, it rolled earlier in initiative too, so.
Yeah.
Let's see. Trying to remember what my movement speed is. 30 feet. Okay, so that's 6 squares, right? So I'd have to double move just to get to it, but then I wouldn't be able to attack it.
I think you should just stay with us. We don't want to get too far from each other because
Well,
we just
yeah,
want to get this
and-
guy out.
There's going to be a new thing appearing soon, so I might as
Yeah.
well get a little closer to that. So one.
Just don't stay far. Don't get far from us because that's fine. That's good. That should be
Yeah.
fine.
I will stay there.
Ready an attack or?
Yep.
Sure.
Ready a range attack.
Alright, Wizord. Solid fog.
Yes, I need a 20-foot radius cloud that I'm putting basically here. I'm sorry, here to here, and then basically around like that.
I can move this. So this is 20-foot radius. Where do you want it?
Yep. I think actually we're close to good. Move it down into the right one,
Like that?
like that.
Alright.
And that will have this thing's movement when it tries to go through.
Damn, do golems really rely on sight? Yeah, he only has stark vision. Let me just quickly check the construct traits. They're immune to death effects, disease, mind affecting, necromancy, paralysis, poison, sleep, stun. Any
Actually,
fort
hold on.
save.
Not down, go up into the right one more. Sorry.
No worries.
I just realized I'm not on the square where we're seeing the dust come up.
So sorry, where, sorry?
Right and then up. Right
Like
one,
that?
up one. Like that, yeah.
Alrighty. Anything else from Wizard?
No, that is it from it.
Was.
Yep, bomb number 2. What? There's insufficient charge. I
Oh,
hit
did
the
it, is it
thing.
breaking?
It acted like it was single use.
Let me double check. Okay, yeah, maybe whatever. I just gave
Oh,
you
yeah, it
another.
does say, it says single use. So,
Yeah, I probably messed that up. But yeah, I just gave you another one.
Okay.
Should work now.
Oh, and then I forgot to click the
Ammo.
ammo.
Ooh.
+7.
That will destroy a 10-foot section of the wall, which I'll make a door so you guys can just look in it now. Door. I'm fixing that. Hold on. Just putting the door there. And then this should be wall still. Like so. Alright, and then I'll just open this door up so you've blown through that wall. And you can see inside as it blows in.
Right. I guess I got movement after that, so I will... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Go to here.
Alrighty. This, well, I guess no one can really see this. Oh, wait, whoever has the glasses, I guess, can see in it.
Yeah,
This thing is...
Zoo can.
So,
And this thing is currently not summoned. Oh no, the thing would have been summoned on the wizard's turn.
It would have been summoned on the wizard's turn, so it's there now.
I guess it should have got its turn as well, but I guess you're just readying an attack.
No, it would. Its literal job was is to stand there.
All right, this thing, when summoned, will.
Yeah, it'll attack back if it's attacked, but it was the only request it would have had so far would have been to wait.
Yeah, it'll say "prepare to die" as it tries to slam this thing.
Yep. Concealment.
Yes. So I'll roll. I don't know. Does that even hit its AC? I'm assuming so.
I think so. They are.
Oh yeah, they're easy to hit.
13, yeah.
All right, one is a miss. Oh.
Oh!
It comes around with a second slam.
Yep.
Tries to hit through the fog. Ooh, that one will
It
hit.
does.
So that'll do 9 bludgeoning damage.
A lot of damage to it.
And then I guess it could have attacked back or ready to attack back, or
No,
I don't know if it really matters.
It'll go on its turn, yeah.
Okay.
are you
Cool.
talking about the deer thing? I forgot.
Yeah,
Yes.
because it's not an initiative though. So
Yep. It goes on the wizard's turn.
Okay. Fabian will kind of arouse and
I'm like waving for him to come out.
oh gods. He will start to get through the rubble. It's difficult terrain, so half
Yep.
movement, but he still will be able to get out. He's shivering, walking towards you guys. Big.
All right, you know we need to all get in a close position of each other. So
I will have Big go in between Fabian and the sand golem. That'd be...
yes, that's a good spot to stand.
Okay.
Yeah, this should have happened to you as well, Waz. Big will feel it too. As you get that close and as the wall crumbled down, you feel this rush of cool air kind of splash you in the face, kind of like that when it's a really hot day and you walk into like a mall and there's just like a wall of AC that you just
Yep.
like walk into. You just feel this like blast of cold air. Nothing to impede you mechanically, but it clearly must be really cold in there to like have that effect on you. Big also feels that, but I don't know if that matters to Big. Anything else from Big?
Does readying an action take the full round?
It's a standard action to ready an action,
Okay.
which you
So
could do.
I'll ready an attack in case the sand golem decides to turn towards Big for whatever reason.
Sure, yeah. Inside, I don't think you guys can hear this, but things are happening. What is the speed of these guys? What? This has to be wrong. Oh, there. Okay, I was like... it has 2 speeds, and I was like, what the hell?
Wait, Zoo, did you get closer to... Oh, no, Zoo hasn't gone yet, right?
No.
No.
Okay. Sorry. I always forget that, like, when I have the mouse over somebody, it doesn't mean...
I thought it was their turn.
Yeah.
These doors are opening. I don't know if anyone can see it. Okay, yeah, it should affect your lighting anyway, if you could see in through it. But a creature kind of comes on. Oh, it's only able to get here. You can knowledge the planes. Let me double check. These are... pretty sure it's the planes, but I just want to double check. Yeah, extraplanar outsider. If you even care, I don't know if you care at this point, but
Zoo, Cal would lean over and tell you that you need to touch at least one other person, if not 2, if you can. So like try to touch Big and Osrin.
yeah, it is Zoo's turn.
Alright, I will head over there and put my hand on both of them. Put a hand on each of them.
Oh, here's what we have to worry about. It's a lot of movement.
Yeah, they seem to be moving faster than normal.
Yeah.
But yeah, a dimensional anchor will go out against Fabian, which I believe is a ranged touch.
Yep.
Oh, that misses. What the
Nice.
hell? The
Fortune
green
smiles upon us.
The green ray kind of misses and hits the sand.
Oh, I was getting really frustrated because I was like, no, the first round action was supposed to be to put the cloud down on the left, and then the second was supposed to be to cloud the door after the bomb exploded.
This guy will move over here. Osrin.
Grab him. Grab him!
Grab who? Who?
Oh no, yeah, I'm sorry, you're not close to it's Waz that has to do it. I'm seeing the characters wrong. It's on me.
Yeah, I'm already.
Yeah, you're already touched.
Zoo is touching me, but I will also touch Big, so I'm touching both of them.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's all.
This heavy armored person in the back will just be pointing at Fabian and say, "Don't let him escape!" Wizard.
She will move in, touch both Zoo and Waz, and tell Waz to reach out and grab him, and on the moment that Waz does, teleport. Non-verbally. It is unnoticeable that anything is being cast.
No chance for them to detect it?
Teleport only has a verbal component. She has silent spells specifically silenced for teleport.
Doesn't that raise the caster level?
She has the trait that allows you to ignore that additional. She has magical lineage for
All right.
teleport.
Well,
The idea was she's supposed to be a master of like getting from place to place. She's too lazy to walk, so she's been using Dimension Door for years and has been waiting to teleport places. It's her life's goal. She's seen wizards do it, loved it. That's the whole shtick.
alright, well this mage kind of runs in, it's chaotic. I'll give them a chance to say that they know the beam missed. They don't communicate it, but she's gonna send a beam on someone, because she probably thinks the other wizard got the other guy. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the party members. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1d4. You want to all claim numbers to see
1,
who...
2, 3, 4. I want 5. Oh, I guess they would know not to do the wolf. They're not gonna. Yeah, go for it. D4.
Who's what?
I'll take a 2.
All
Just
right.
go from left to counterclockwise. So that would still leave you as 2. So start with
Cool.
Osrin. Osrin is 1, and then I'll be 4.
Oh. All right,
It's got to
Ozzy.
hit Osrin's touch.
Oh, damn. That's the worst one, isn't it, for me?
It is, I think, the strongest one.
All right. Nat 20. Come on.
And there's an object in between it, so an extra +2, because big is in the way.
What's your touch AC?
Your touch
It's
+2.
19.
+2
So
from big
19
being in
plus
the way.
2 is
Ooh.
21.
All right. The beam will miss because the wolf is blocking their vision. Kind of just like zooms over your head, Osrin, and
Oh,
taps the ground.
so
Waz.
clutch. So clutch. Yeah, Waz will reach out, grab the guy by the shirt, and we will all teleport away.
Amazing.
Hopefully, I'll throw the teleport in the chat just in case. But yeah, it's just verbal. Everybody's touched.
I guess I do need a 100, right? Studied
yeah, I
carefully is a 2% chance of a
Hold
missing.
on, I'm gonna give you the other thing that I was. Where is it? Oh no, did I not? Oh no, hey, oh no, it's a. Is it a feat? Did I fuck this up and not put the other one in there?
I mean, it's only a
wanted
1%
to-
chance of a
Oh no,
mishap.
here it is. Here it is.
The hell is this? You can sell this goes from 2 levels higher. You treat yourself as one step more familiar when teleporting. What is this
To
bullshit?
establish Pathfinder Lodge. Never mind. Okay, this is a wasted feat. Never mind.
I'll probably let that apply anyway because it's a whole
But
feat.
I would
but-
still have kept it for the distance thing, but yeah. So either way, I still get to roll. I could end up in a similar area. So yeah, RD 100.
Yeah, you're fine. On target. You guys hold hands like the best of friends and make it back. Escaping all the enemies.
Tom, we got all that extra role playing in because we forgot we could just teleport to the building.
Indeed.
Uh,
What a adventure. Let me just give you
Yeah.
guys experience for that. Well done. You didn't
That
care
was-
about identifying those mysterious air creatures?
Mm.
Eh.
We can describe them to Gabby.
I read what they were, John. Does that count as?
Yeah, they were genies.
Yeah.
Split evenly. A lot of experience coming your way.
Hot Jesus, that is a lot of experience.
That was a very difficult
Oh
encounter.
wow, we leveled.
That could have resulted in a
We
party
were
wipe if
so fucking lucky on that first dimensional anchor.
On both of them.
Yeah.
well, sometimes luck gets you that XP.
Oof.
Sometimes the best of heroes live by luck alone.
I definitely thought we were gonna die, or at least one of us will die.
Oh, so you guys teleport in the midst of some of the sand kind of like splashes on the floor as you guys teleport in. You guys are in mid-combat, mid-fight, but now you're in the peaceful bottom of the abyss pot. Gabby's there to receive you. Fabian, I
Oof.
believe his name is. Yeah, Fabian is
Flavian.
shivering, and Gabby throws a cloak over him and congratulates you all. And
Whew.
lets you know of a good job.
Job well done.
Yeah, job well done.
I should probably let you know there's just another little mistake. We might have been identified. I don't know if that matters. I got pretty up close and personal with one of the guards.
He kind of puts a hand up. We'll discuss the details later. Let me get...
Fabian.
He looks at, the wizard. What's her name again?
Calphine.
Calfiend. Are you able to teleport again today or no?
No, we misunderstood things a little bit, so we ended up going there in the wrong order.
Oh, no worries. All right. Tomorrow, after you rest, you will teleport with Fabian back to Aldebaran and bring him to Bissy's people. So,
very well.
Yes, and then he will usher Fabian out and hand him off to two cloaked individuals who will take him and bring him somewhere, but he closes the door behind him and he says, "Great work. We can discuss the details after you rest. I feel you had a harrowing time getting him out of there. It couldn't have been easy. So
Yeah, that's for sure.
Take a rest. We'll discuss these things tomorrow." And yeah, he will just give you guys handshakes and thank you, and let you guys rest and discuss with yourselves how things went. Do what you do as you please, and you guys can get debriefed in the tomorrow, in the morrow.
Take a nap for a long time.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys just want to nap and get to the debrief, or do you guys want to talk to each other about anything, or you guys want to meet up tomorrow and talk, or?
We can talk tomorrow. That was, I think, quite stressful for all of us.
Yeah, you guys take a well-needed rest during the night, undisturbed.
Actually, during rest, I have one thing that I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I want to... I'm doing this just as kind of a role-playing thing, but I'm going to try to, late in the evening, cast a minor dream. And I am trying to, like, send a message to, our old rat friend, Judge D, and just say, "Hey, I hope you're doing okay. Your party misses you. Good luck out there."
And he can't respond, right?
He can't respond. It's a one-way
Okay.
dream message. But if he's not asleep when I cast the spell, it just fails.
He will
So
be
if he's
asleep.
dead, okay,
No.
yeah. But yeah, that's the only thing that goes out. But that's a thing that Waz wants to do just for them, knowing that the guy had kind of disappeared unexpectedly on them. He won't really know who Waz is, obviously, but he has a plan. But if this response means that at the next day, Waz is going to go to one of the other party members and then give them, because Waz has the ability to pass elixirs on other people. So give them the elixir, they can drink it, and they can appear in his dream to send him a message as well. So they all can, like, at least get a better goodbye and know that he's still alive and out there.
Very good.
But she didn't want to do it and find out, like, he's not there, or he's not alive, or he's not sleeping anymore. And then they get to drinking it, and it's like, oh, error, user not found. And it's like, oh man, now that's just going to depress them.
Yeah, you can do so. You guys can wake up the next morning. Job well done. You can meet downstairs for breakfast and discuss anything you want before you get debriefed by Gabby.
So in the morning, I'm just curious if any of you tomorrow night, pretty late, if any of you has some free time, I'd like to meet with one of you and offer you just a little token of my appreciation for being willing to trust me in this group with you.
What does that mean?
An opportunity to tell an old friend how much you miss them.
Who do I miss?
You don't miss your old traveling companion?
Oh. I don't know. I feel like I've just adapted.
Oh.
Missing would make me weak. Can't lose focus.
Okay then. Well, Zoo, it sounded like you had a different opinion.
I'd take you up.
Okay.
Offer.
All right, then meet me tomorrow night. Also, sorry that went kind of sloppy.
Yeah, that was rough.
I'll try to orchestrate things better next time. I misunderstood some details. I got a little caught up in everything, and, I don't know. I felt like I didn't do a good job remembering that detail about the daughter, and now this.
Okay. It's a work in progress.
Well, you ready to go find out what the story is? Where we're at?
Yeah.
Ready as I can be.
All right. Then yeah. We'll get debriefed maybe next week. Or
I can do it now if you guys want, or
if
you guys.
If it's short, yeah. I didn't know if this was going to be lengthy or not. That's all.
Yeah, 5-10-ish minutes max.
Okay.
Or I'm asking.
It's up to Whitney. Yeah.
Would you rather just do it next?
I'm just tired.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are ushered in. Gabby thanks you. He lets you know that it must have been very difficult, and then he'll ask for the details that you were talking about yesterday, what happened.
So we didn't understand exactly where we were. That you were saying we could teleport directly next to the building. I think somewhere in my memory I lapsed on that. So we teleported to outside of town, came in, surveilled the area a bit, and then thought we were going to maybe convince a guard to give us some details from the inside just to confirm as an added bonus. I followed him. There's some kind of secret room where people speak Aquan that he was trying to get into.
Orin, I think.
Was it Orin? I tried to follow him in by repeating the same phrase. I couldn't quite repeat it the same way. Tried to bribe the person to get in. They didn't take the bribe. And then the guy tried to arrest me. I managed to flee. And then we got to talking about it and realized, maybe it was this. And then we teleported directly adjacent to the building. We got attacked by some golems, and then some guards and some wizards tried to stop us, but they didn't get very far. The wizards managed to miss with what we assume is dimensional anchors, and we managed to teleport out successfully.
Amazing. The success of this mission will help us greatly. I'm sure Bissy will have a proper reward for the successful completion of this.
I do hope so.
Anything else you guys want to report?
Are they always like that, guarding all the streets against people coming down towards the building?
I'm not too sure.
It seems like it'd have been really hard for somebody to have gotten all the reconnaissance into that building. Either your spies are exceptionally good.
They are. Well, like I said, this took them months to uncover. I'm not exactly sure what their methods were.
Birds don't seem too talented, but everybody is very... It seems like a lot of people are unhappy in town, and the guards are very pushy. They were ready to try to, fine us or arrest us because, Zoo had a wolf.
Yes, I have heard they are very aggressive. I had figured you weren't going to spend much time in town, so I didn't warn you of these sort of things. But...
Oh, miscommunication is miscommunication.
Well, until I hear from Bissy, this is a great accomplishment, and I'll have a new assignment for you within as soon as I hear back.
Thank you.
I'm sure he'll probably give you some downtime to recover from this feat.
That would be nice.
If you all have any...
Has he found the mole yet?
What's that?
Has he found the mole yet from the other missions? I didn't know about while we're doing them.
That's right. Did you encounter anything that seemed like they knew you were coming for him?
Not other than there being lots of guards posted. There were these like sand golems that were there, but I figure that's probably regular defenses.
Probably. Well, yes, if you didn't encounter any difficulties, then we'll have to wait to reports back from the other missions and see who encountered the snag. So it seems like...
I wasn't sure if anyone was back yet.
No, you were the first ones. Yours was the quickest, it seems. But yes, this is valuable information nonetheless. Everyone who was briefed on your mission is clearly clear and trustworthy. Well, if you have any parting words for your wizard friend, I believe she's set to return back to the city. If not...
Thanks for your help.
Yeah, you did good work. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
She'll nod. Thank you. It's good working with all of you. Good luck in your future endeavors. And safe travels.
Excellent, yeah. She will promptly teleport with Fabian back to Aldebaran. And mission complete. Well done. Unless there's anything else you guys want to get on the record, we can end it here. Fade to black.
Yep. I am good there.
Well done. Stream is going down.